the HSN customers have and has had also in the past.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing, again, the quality control that every piece goes through before it gets to HSN and to the customers at home. It's amazing.
And when you do pass down Treasures d'Italia, and not only are you know, when you share the story, you're sharing the jewelry, you're actually also instilling the value of quality.
Absolutely.
Into your next generation, just like the Italians do with their families. We have to talk about the interlocking pieces. We have the bracelet, which we'll focus on, but there is the necklace as well. The bracelet is one that you have loved in the past. We were able to bring a few more in because it is Gold Month, and we definitely had to bring in one of your favorites, and that's what this is. And you can see how stunning this is. If you already have the bracelet, I do encourage you, if you can, please get the necklace. It's the same interlocking piece. It is a stunning look, and you are seeing these are all oval designed, beautiful, a 3-station oval connecting each one
to a
piece
double.
by piece. That's true. These are doubles.
These are all double links that are stations that are connected to the following with what we call cavallotti. Cavallotti are the links that go from one station to another, the connecting rings that go from one station to another. Every single element is hand assembled.
Oh my goodness.
Hand soldered. So you can imagine the amount of time that these artisans need to dedicate to every single piece. Now, when we decided to bring this bracelet for the first time, it was because we wanted to bring back what women love about hollow bracelets. It's the look of the 80s and the 90s. We're talking about the timeless classics that every woman have in their jewelry wardrobe. It's one of those pieces that you can definitely stack with other bracelets because stacking is very trendy and very in fashion. But it's one of those pieces that, again, when I think about the 80s and the 90s when gold was like much affordable, I mean, every single woman had a bracelet like this. It's that Italian looking bracelet that you want to have and that you want to match with your pieces at home.
And you see why. I mean, and this is stunning. I'm so happy that we're able to bring it to you during our Gold Month shows, during our Treasures d'Italia shows, because these are those pieces that are iconic and really synonymous with Italian jewelry. The fact that we have the bracelet, and that's what we're focusing on now, the bracelet is 7.5 inches in length. You do have that beautiful lobster claw clasp on one end, and then you can see it's got a nice sizable clasp there, so it will be easy for you to put on by yourself. But this is a bracelet, if you are a gold lover and you don't have anything like this in your collection, it's definitely one to bring in at this point. If you already have this bracelet, because we have had it in the past, you've loved it, you've told us that you want the coordinating pieces, because I'll tell you, there's something about a woman who collects gold and that's what she wears and that's what she's known for. She really, you know, and you really do have a discerning taste. And when you have a bracelet this fantastic, you can't just put it on with any necklace.
Absolutely. And again, we're talking about 14 karat yellow gold, and I love the yellow color, the yellow gold color, because it reminds me also of the earth colors. You know, the warm colors of the soil, and reminds me also of the place where I live, which is in Tuscany. So the valleys and all the beautiful sceneries in the Chianti region, where I will be going in a few weeks to have a wine tour.
Oh my goodness. Italy really is as amazing as we all envision.